yeah, it was muted for the whole end over there. But I had to go do some laundry, and now I'm back. Okay, so year 4, we're gonna just keep going. It's okay, I didn't really have anything much to say, I guess, this part.
It's not like Johnny Thunder lets just anybody in his review. No. I mean, being allowed to wear the Johnny Thunder makeup is an honor. Yes. A privilege.
Yes.
So I said to her, you give me that 10% discount or I'm taking my business elsewhere.
You said that?
Well, oh yes, I was mad, you know. And then, here's the good part. So I said...
Show business coffee.
Yeah. A real amateur?
One of the cool things about this game too is that there's a few characters that actually went through costume changes throughout the game, which was a nice detail.
No, and it really gives you a sense of time, time passing.
Yeah, since people don't really wear the same clothes.
About time we got a PA around here. Hey, kid, keep it black and keep it coming, all right? Really? And the director says...
Look out below.
Ah! Oh, what did you do that for?
I didn't.
You melted my makeup. I can't go on like this. I took you under my wing, and this is how you pay me back.
No, it's not like that.
Some boxy shoulder pads.
A little too hot for my pockets, thank you.
There's no, this is a really boring fact, I'm going to share it anyway. There's no inventory combinations in Grim Fandango. You can't use an object with another object in your inventory.
Oh, that's right.
So if you want to put the bone in the bone grinder, you have to put them in this receptacle in the room. Another weird mechanical contrivance from my own head. A handheld snow grinder that would plug into a giant snow grinder. I'm sure they have those, right?
Wait, what's a snow grinder?
It's like a fake, like to make fake snow for the show. And this is what I'm talking about. You can't use the hand with the snow grinder. So you put the snow grinder down, and then put the hand in it, and then pick it up. And that's how you combine. This is a one-object combination puzzle we have. I don't know why the lid on it closes. It was like really important, technically.
This snowmaker is huge, but the grinder part looks handheld. Aha! It's a bone chipper now. Nope, once you grind bone, you can't go back to fake snow.
That'd be gross. Let's get some makeup on.
Hey, kid, this is your lucky day. We got an opening, and you're the newest Thunder Boy in the Johnny Thunder Review.
Yes, I've been working for this moment all my life.
Then sit on down. We got to start your makeup.
Sounds like Kenny from
Don't go too far.
Curse
You
of
never
Monkey
know
Island.
what time is showtime around here.
Huh. I got a butt chin. Let's go up. What's that?
I think he's doing army. I think that's his deal. He's doing like
Right. Yeah, no, I
Soldier
get
Boy.
it. Yeah, it's like Gomer Pyle. Yeah.
What?
kind of like Gomer. Not Gomer. No, he's doing I don't know what he's doing.
Well, I mean, not Gomer
Yeah.
specifically himself, but that sort of world of humor. Like T. Boone Pickens. No, not T. Boone Pickens, but
T-Bone.
T-Bone Pickens.
What?
That's some of the most
Slim
visually-
Pickens. There we go.
Slim Pickens,
Now,
Oh,
yeah.
exactly.
Like Slim
Pickens.
Pickens in
What?
Doctor Strangelove.
This game was so long and complex and had new characters in like the last act and stuff.
Right.
I was like, how do we make so much complexity in you know, in 3 years? I know it sounds like a long time to people who don't. A lot of it was that it was double through. It was like 6 years because we also worked all night. For 3
Right.
years.
That's true.
We worked all day and all night
That
for
is
3 years. It's
true.
like a 6-year project. And for the good of the games industry, we try not to do that anymore. And people thought when the game was going late, like it took longer than it was not. It was supposed to take like a year, not like 3 years.
Yes.
And people wanted to do it episodically though. Let's just release it episodically. But who knows what would happen if we had done that? Because it might not have made Act 2 or Act 3.
Yeah.
Because of the way things are changing at the company.
Hola.
No drinks for me, thanks.
Ciao, chilla, ciao.
Buenos dias.
Back off, sleazeball, or my husband here will bust your jaw.
Meche, it's me.
Fanny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
Hey, is that you, young lady? I'll get you.
Nobody's young anymore.
Hey,
Funny.
I don't know.
You?
Yes, we're just by gathering funds for the
No,
help.
I need you.
What exactly are you doing?
And I'm
Yeah. Hey. Special assignment just in from Salvador.
crying out loud.
Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
yes, sir.
Help! Young lady. Hey! God.
I think they run a lot slower. I guess that's CPU-based timing.
Help! Oh, for crying out loud. I did it! My system worked! I knew it! I told you!
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one from me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate. Ow.
Oh, I still need a gun, right? Yeah, okay. Wait, I don't... Nope, wrong door. Oh,
A little tight in the shoulders, but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog.
I totally didn't even remember that I needed a suit. But, cool. Okay. I like how it actually turns the wheels.
I saw Bowsley run down here. But where did he go?
I think something that helped make this game, one of the secrets to it, is just watching a lot of old movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of this, it's like some of them are references, but a lot of them are like plot elements, ideas of relationships between people. Is the subtle stuff that came out of watching old black and white movies, because they just did stuff so differently then. And I mean, I know there were formula movies back then, but they're not the current formulas, you know, and they're not as pat as the movies you'd watch today. They're surprising. Like old film noir movies have relationships between people that feel really different than modern relationships. Some of them are messed up and based on old social things, and some of them are just like cooler. It's weird.
Well, there's a certain stoicism that you don't
And a certain
kind of reserved, maybe you don't see in characters.
and a little
now.
bit of an honesty in characters. Like
At the same
nowadays,
time,
like you
yeah.
don't think the way people talk now. There's different layers of meaning to everything and different
Like,
subtexts.
say everything's cool, which means know, which means F you, which
Yeah.
means that. No, it's more like things were.
Even though they're old, they're very refreshing, is what I'm saying. Like Casablanca has a lot of just honest people talking honestly to each other in a way that's different than a modern movie.
It's true.
Okay, I think I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
Hey, what's that?
That must be the Flores hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us!
Dun, dun, dun.
There was a certain amount of improvisation at the more towards the end of the game you got, the more the musicians improvise, and so sort of like
This sounds like
everything's.
the Meadow, kind of, isn't it?
It is. It's a little bit like that. In fact, I think it's a remix of some of the tracks I used in the Meadow, and they're sort of riffing on the Hector theme.
Wait, how are they? Where's the Hector theme in this?
The da 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 is part of.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, you're ripping this whole game wide open with this Hector
It's kind
conspiracy.
of this, yeah. It's what I do is hum the Hector
like
theme
albino.
before they would start jamming.
Albino crocodile. Okay, let's go.
I really didn't like early 3D,
Yeah.
like 90s 3D, because
Right.
I always thought it looked like cardboard boxes that were taped together and that someone had dragged nylons over, you know? And that implies a lot more smooth skinning than actually existed. It was really like,
Right.
it was really, and then everything was painted on the outside, even things that should be modeled as an interior space, like ribs on a skeleton or something. Everything was painted on the outside.
Right.
And it looked ridiculous.
So it looked like everybody was wearing a Halloween costume anyway.
Yeah, and then I saw those papier-mâché skeletons where they painted the ribs on the outside, and I was like, this is perfect. This kind of folk art would actually look really good in 3D. There was a lot of pressure to get into 3D back then because it was seen as the future. I mean, obviously it was, because a lot of everything turned into 3D, but 2D is still a big money-making thing in games too.
No.
No, he doesn't think so.
Hector?
I know
Hector,
the
is that
solution.
you?
There's a character who shows up later on called a florist, who is played by a great actor called Keith Sarabica, who I've worked with a lot over the years. And Keith, oftentimes when he auditions, the characters that the way he does his auditions, they're not usually safe choices that he makes. And the first time I came across him was he was auditioning for Boston Low.
you didn't get.
And he just, Boston Low's a space commander, and Keith was doing something very deep and dark and strange, and because his last name is Zarabica, it just sort of stuck in my head, and I used to always look forward to whatever audition Keith was gonna throw our way, and they were always bizarre and never appropriate. And then when he auditioned for the florist, who's insane because he, in the real world, is a florist and deals with flowers, which are beautiful things, but in the Grim Fandango world, it's death. He's gone crazy, and he's deranged, and Keith just nailed the part and was just brilliant. And it was at that moment that I realized, oh, he's actually a normal dude, and he can do all sorts of other things, but it's just his audition choices are different and unusual.
Been seeing the meadow.
Listen, Bowsley, I'm not here to hurt you.
Listen, Bowsley, I'm here to hurt you. Hector, is that you?
It's not Hector. It's Manny Calavera.
It's not Hector. It's Manny Calavera come to sprout you.
Look, I need a gun to put Hector out of business.
Look, I need a gun. I need Hector. We're in business.
Listen, I really need that gun.
I mean it. I'm not feeling too rosy. I feel... I'm thinking I better... Things are gonna change around here.
Jamming.
Yeah, we used the sarangi, the Indian cello, to sort of make a reference to the hippies, I guess you'd say.
To who was the
guy with the Beatles?
George Harrison was
no,
the.
oh,
you mean
the
the guru with the Maharishi.
Huh.
And also Ravi Shankar was sort of a
the world would be a better place.
friend of theirs, musical friend of theirs.
Hey, do you know what you just did? You just opened Pandora's box. You get out of here right now, or I'll let you have it. Hey there, stranger. Can I help you?
I'm looking for something in a 9mm.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here. There you go. Would you like some baby's breath to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go. You have a great day now.
Oh, phasing in. I think I have everything I need. A gun, outfit, a costume. Let me see if I can remember how to do this part correctly.
I relied on Tony Plana to improvise a lot of Spanish because I didn't write any of the Spanish dialogue. I'd write buddy. It was always like buddy. Hey buddy, what's going on?
And you would
bud?
say F.A.
He'd go,
or
I'm gonna,
something.
yeah, let's say Carnal, which is like Carnal was like,
Yeah, like-
really close, like
Carnal, like
of
blood brothers.
Yeah, blood brothers.
Yeah.
And then it's like I think he calls it Hermano, like brother, a few places, and also the Icole. And then there's a really bad word for goat, which he's like, oh, in Cuba, he's a Cuban actor, and he's like, it's not that bad in Cuban. In Mexico, that's a swear word, but I mean here it's there's some Spanish in here. Not for children.
Need a rating.
Yeah, I need a rating only in Spanish.
1.
Oh, son! I guess you don't know heck.
Those knuckles.
Let's go, buddy.
Huh, okay. How many days after each dental appointment does Hector Lamans floss his teeths?
Teeths?
16.
Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad. I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
Don't mess with me. I know Hector Lamans.
I do remember during Full Throttle you saying, you know what we've never made here is just a real like swing era, like crime, film noir story. And it always kind of stuck with me because I was like, yeah, we never have done one of those.
Well,
We should do one because I don't know what started this. A lot of us at the company were starting to get into film noir. I don't know if it was because there was a film festival at the Lark Theater where they showed every single great noir film and we went to that, or if it was just we were at that age where you started reading Raymond Chandler. We talked about Raymond Chandler a lot in the office too.
Yeah.
You were like, she was so cold, a lump of spumoni wouldn't melt on her
Slice
shoulder.
of spumoni wouldn't have melted on her shoulder.
Always
Yeah,
stuck with me. And I was like, man, I got to read more Raymond Chandler. And so that started me on
he's
that.
Awesome. Yeah, and during, it was either Day of the Tentacle or Full Throttle. I wrote a little gangster theme just because I thought it would be cool. It just popped into my head, and I wanted to put the melody down. And that might have prompted that comment about it'd be cool if we did a noir thing someday.
Well, here goes nothing.
See? I knew you could change him. What? Who are you?
I'm the Grim.
Ah!
Oh, I wouldn't talk to him right now. He's mad at us because we won't buy his tickets.
Oh.
Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Lamans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds about his offer. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
glad I put that in there. I didn't know that happened. Manny actually got to do some salesmanship.
Oh yeah.
Manny actually got to be a travel agent at one point in the game. I've totally forgotten that. Genius. Whoever made this is a genius. That's what this commentary is all about. Just me watching things and being like, ah, dang. Good job.
Yeah, nice going, nice going.
Your travel agent. Oh, I have a travel agent already. But he's miles away mopping floors in an automat, so I suppose the position is open.
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
I'll handle this, my sweet one. What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems much more than double.
The real question is, don't you feel you're worth it?
I know we're worth it, but are the tickets worth it?
Well, yeah. So are we ready for our ride?
Well...
Is this your wife?
Yes, we've just returned from a lovely cruise. Well, it became lovely once I caught up with you, my little tamale.
Do you have any...
We're just...
It's a...
Oh, don't try...
Well,
I don't have...
What exactly are you saving? Because let me tell you, every day...
Yes, but there's no reason...
Well,
Yeah,
enough
here
about
we
you
go.
guys. Let me tell you about my problems.
Actually, we have a lot of...
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
Actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
Well, I'm sure you've seen flying spiders and flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together. Mr. Lamans, we've decided to take you up on your generous offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
No, actually, it was your agent over there.
Of course. He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
Still got it.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a job here, or am I talking about opportunity in the general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team. This could be your office. Yeah, try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Oh, but Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy.
I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost pile.
Right in the eye.
All we had to do was extract the text lines and just do it what they'd always done for all the Scum games. But I had a brother who's a screenwriter in Hollywood, and he had all these special tools to format his scripts, as a screenplay. And I was like, you know, it would be really cool if I gave Dara something he could bring into those guys who were really like familiar with screenplays. He could bring them something that looked like a screenplay. So when I wrote the dialogue extraction, I made it actually format it like a script and actually do the characters going back and forth. And I gave Tim a way that he could indicate in comments in the code, if you format the comments a certain way, like, you know, she pouts or huffily or some other kind of cue, I would extract that and put it along with it. So just like in a normal screenplay, you'd have like, you know, here's my line, and it's like, you know, haughty or whatever. You'd have some cue to the actor about how it's supposed to be read. And I even put in like scene markers, like this is, you know, this is in the High Roller Casino, or this is exterior, you know, docks. So they had a context for where it was in the game. And through the magic of HTML, when the web was new, I was able to just spit out HTML. So that's what I did. I wrote it made a screenplay looking thing in HTML, and then they were able to print it out and take it down there.
Cool. Hello? Pigeons? Friends now?
Okay, let's see here.
Well, so much for my third arm.
Nope. I should have just went the other direction.
Well, it was gonna happen eventually.
All we had to do was extract the text lines and just do it what they don't.
Ay, Chihuahua! That one must be yours.
Don't forget to send for help.
Run! Find Salvador!
Get in, quick!
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Hola, Manuel.
Time for you to swing, Daddy-O. Let's see you walk.
These flowers? All people Hector has sprouted?
Hey, when you're on top like my boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of
That's all I have.
What?
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference.
It's true.
I thought I told you to...
Make it up this hill.
Oh, I think I thought of the scary thing that ends in a greenhouse. It's Frosty the Snowman. Remember Frosty the Snowman? They travel with the snowman, and then she needs to stay warm, so he brings her in. She's gonna freeze to death, so he brings her into a greenhouse. But then the bad magician locks him inside the greenhouse,
so it's
and
like
so
a
he
version of
melts.
Frozen.
And I almost cry every time.
Oh.
And then Santa comes and reminds you that it's magic snow, Christmas snow that he's made out of. Okay. That's
Oh
enough
my
about Frosty
goodness,
the
I
Snowman.
missed out on that.
So this is obviously a reference to Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, that's a famous noir for sure.
Mm-hmm. One of the, I mean, modern noir.
Yeah.
Its themes are subtle.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see. I guess Domino is right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double N tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No. This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting Sproutella. This slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say. Manny, where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it? Leave!
Inventory. Let's freeze this sucker.
Gracias, Toto Santos.
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
Salvador?
Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. For when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there!
Farewell, my friend!
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
I thought I could take her gun.
He's fine right where he is. He truly gave his body to the cause. Hey, my scythe. Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along.
Well, I think it's neat too that we've just with Tim's storytelling we come to see flowers as a bad thing, and to see an actual, meadow full of flowers. It makes something that would be pretty ominous.
It's grotesque. Yeah, it's
a mass grave. That's crazy. That's a lot of flowers. That's a lot of polygons right there.
So, yeah, those are individual flowers in the foreground, and then in the background that they were, pardon me, textures.
And Paul didn't copy and paste any of them. He built each one.
I grew them digitally. I put water on
He
my...
built them really small, and then I had to animate and scale each one of them up to the proper size.
Let's see.
It's not doing anything now.
Oh, the dryer just pinged me.
It's not doing anything now. It's not doing anything now.
Hey.
It's not doing anything now.
I think it's around back, right?
I don't really want to do that. It's not doing anything now.
Yeah, I think it's right. here.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Not doing anything now. I don't really want to do that. Not doing anything now. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. I don't really want to do that. Seems to be attracted to something Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way. Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
There we go. And the scene of the game.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
Almost there. This took me a while, I think, the first time around.
He truly gave his body to the cause. Ah, yes. Lots of ammo. Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Huh?
That doesn't sound good.
I mean, Hector was so massive, right?
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug. You were the best boss I ever had. Bye.
Yeah, Gladys is kind of a hugger.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. Nobody knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line. So you might as well enjoy the trip.
And that is one of the best games of my time anyway, with really loud music. So yeah, that's Grim Fandango Remastered. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll let the credits roll, and I'll figure something else to stream sometime soon. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.